Welcome back to Your Health Matters with Health Coach Lisa. Thank you for tuning back in. I hope that you all are taking good care of yourselves. You're staying healthy, well, and on your path to a better and new you for the year 2025. Let's get started. Today, I'm going to talk about a holistic approach in reducing anxiety. Anxiety can cast a long shadow over an individual's life, affecting their personal and professional relationships, productivity, and overall well-being. Anxiety disorders are the most common mental health disorders globally. They found that anxiety and depression is a global problem now. Anxiety is characterized by persistent feelings of tension, worry, and fear that can interfere with daily activities. So if you are experiencing anxiety and you have issues with fear, worry, you may want to look into anxiety, that could be the root cause of your worry and fear issues, and how that does affect your daily activities. The implications of unmanaged anxiety are extensive, including health problems. They discovered that health problems are connected to anxiety. Well, it would make sense if you're worrying a lot, you're stressed out a lot, that can have an effect on your overall well-being, mentally, heart, sleeping, decreased quality of life, and impaired social, occupational function. So let's talk about what are the symptoms of anxiety. The symptoms of anxiety include excessive worry, panic disorder, sudden panic attacks. That is interesting, as I've never related a panic attack or to anxiety. I never knew that panic attacks, well, it stems from worrying and then it brings on the panic attack. So panic disorders, fear of social situations. Here are some strategies that I'm going to go over. Now let's talk about that in managing your anxiety. Again, if you take a holistic approach, it's something that is a personal choice. If you are experiencing these things on a day-to-day basis, again, anxiety is something, again, that is global. This is a worldwide problem. Now, I personally believe it comes from your environment. It definitely comes from what's in our foods. Our foods are making us chemically imbalanced. If you have a poor diet, if you are eating a lot of unhealthy foods, if you are eating a lot of fast foods, you're going to have a chemical imbalance sooner or later. Fast foods are full of toxins, oils, ingredients that you half the time can't even name, pronounce, and 30 minutes later you're hungry again. This is something that I found, that there is chemicals in your fast foods. When you put it into your body, it shuts off a switch in your brain that tells you to stop eating and you are no longer hungry. It shuts that off in your brain. So you will continue to eat, and 30 minutes later, you're going to eat and never satisfied. You're still hungry. You are definitely not getting the nutrients that you need to keep functioning. I know, I searched it out, and I also used to be a fast food junkie. When I stopped eating fast food, I found that I slept better, I didn't have any anxiety, worry, and also they are linking fast food to depression. Again, there are so many chemicals in our foods. I'm not going to say that I may not eat out every once in a while, but if you are eating fast food, like I was years ago, I was, again, a fast food junkie. If you are doing that, you may want to consider stepping back, cooking at home, find a way to eat healthier at home, and you will see a difference in your overall health and well-being. Now, I'm going to go over again some things and strategies on managing anxiety. And I share these with you. These are things that I actually do. So we know about our foods. Mindfulness. Mindfulness is very important, which is healthy. Mindful eating. Mindful of your emotions. Mindfulness, study it. You can look it up and you can study what mindfulness is and how you can practice mindfulness to stay present and reduce worry. Before going to sleep, practice positive affirmations. Positive affirmations are something that I also have discovered that helps me even sleep better. You can find positive affirmation videos. You want to put them on before you go to sleep. And when you wake up, start with positive affirmations for your day. Breathing through meditation. That is another approach that I found. When we are doing our breathing techniques, we are getting circulation and oxygen back through our body and our brain. I found drinking a warm cup of water before sleep helps. Sometimes my sleep has been off because I'm off balance. I'm not meditating. When I was eating all the wrong foods, I couldn't sleep. Shutting off your electronics. Try not to have a lot of electronics around you when you sleep and on. I know some of us use our phones for our alarm clocks. Try to go back and buy an alarm clock and shut your electronics down. They found that people that do that sleep better. And sleeping is a big part of healing and reducing anxiety. Also, you can get magnesium glycinate. It is a natural mineral. You take that before bed. Just look at the label. I have been taking it for about 2 years. It helps relax your muscles and it helps you to sleep. Again, magnesium glycinate is a mineral. It's all natural, no side effects. Again, we want to practice self-care, positiveness, change, again, your mindset. Changing your mindset is very, very important and very helpful. When you start changing your mindset, your body will acclimate to how you think, and that is also and how you feel. All of that is combined in one. Contribute. You want to contribute at least, I'll say, 15 minutes a day just to yourself. Again, mindfulness. You want to start reducing the amount of junk that you're putting into your body. It is so helpful. A lot of times, I know we're busy, we don't have time to cook. Water. I take water with me wherever I go now. So when I'm out and about, if I get fatigued or I get hungry or I start getting anxiety, I'll drink some water. Water helps you to feel full. And the more water you drink, and the more that you feel full, the less you're going to want to go get some junk food. And then eliminate things as much as you can, like soda pop. I've went over this over and over again. It contains the worst chemicals in the world out of everything. Soda contains high fructose corn syrup. If you go back through my archives, you will be able to see the information on what high fructose corn syrup is doing to your body. So again, positive changes will help contribute to balance. And even walking. Walking is very therapeutic. Walking is a form of exercise. So I hope that you have found this helpful for those of you that are dealing with anxiety. If you have any questions or you want me to talk about a certain health subject, leave it down in the comment section and I will discuss any topics concerning your health and wellness. And I also will talk about some tips on any subject to do with health and wellness. I have over 30 years experience with health coaching, life coaching, and if you are interested in looking for a health coach, an experienced health coach like myself, you can reach me by email at yourhealthmatters777@gmail.com. And I usually respond within one day. Please be mindful, love yourself, and take care. Until next time,